Okay, everybody, here we go. It's me, still me, still me. Yeah. Anyway, Gregory Mannarino. Why do I go through this every day? You guys know who I am, right? Anyway, look. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that. Post market wrap up Tuesday, April 1st, 2025. We're gonna cover a bunch of things here, and you know what? I'm very, very proud of. Honestly, I'm reading through this stuff. I'm going through the data today. Nothing, nothing, nothing. One piece of it, not even one piece of it, is a surprise to you. If you've been here, it just doesn't stop. I'm going to show you a chart that is pretty mind blowing, which I came across earlier, which will really set the stage for you. Look, man, let's set the stage right here. How many of you believe, really believe, that what we're seeing here, this just happened? This was just an accident. Some kind of comedy of errors brought us to where we are. How many of you actually believe that? Or do you believe like I do? Everything here, every freaking thing that's going on is deliberate. We're being squeezed. The middle class is being squeezed literally to death. And we're going to talk more about that. Um, all of this, first of all, I've been saying for over 10 years that we are in the greatest wealth transfer effect the world has ever seen, right from the middle class and the economy, right up to the 1 and 2%ers. But we've never seen this like now. This has taken on a whole new meaning. And if you're waiting for this to turn around, I'm going to tell you again, less than 6 months right now, what we have is going to be unrecognizable. And do you think that's by accident too? We're going to have exploding debts and deficits on a scale people are really not prepared for. That's number one. All the savings that we were supposed to be doing, it was a shell game from day one. And I got called out. You have no idea. Again, look, man, it's interesting. Go back. From day one, I told you what Doge was going to be. Nothing but a shell game. I called it a fraud. I came right out here straight out and I told you it was a fraud because all it is was whatever is moving cash from one place into another. There's nothing, not a single dime that's going to be saved whatsoever. We're not paying off our debts and deficits. They're going to balloon. And what does that mean for the currency? It's a no-brainer here. The root cause of the entire problem here and every so-called developed nation is the same. It's central banks wiping out their currency and by doing so, sucking whatever wealth is left in the economy itself, in the middle class, and making sure it goes right up to the 100%ers, isn't it? I'm going to tell you again, don't believe me because Greg could be lying to you. All right. Corporate profits still, despite what we've seen with the stock market, okay, over the past, well, since December, really, and this drop. Yvonne, thank you. I appreciate it so much. And I appreciate all of you that step up to the plate and support my work every single month. I ask for $5. $5 a month. That's it. All right. Not compulsory. It's not required. But if you feel like supporting my work like Yvonne did, I appreciate that. There are also links in the description of this video. I got your back. I got your back. I know you got mine too. Anyway, you're right, 69 Strat. It's a clown world, but the fact of the matter is, this is an extinction level event. Think about what I just said, and I've been telling you this, and I'm telling you this, and telling you this. Corporate profits near record highs. How's the economy looking for you? What I'm going to show you is going to, well, by their own numbers. This is from the Fed's website. You know, let's just do that. Let me show you this. Among the other things that I want to talk to you about. Oh, where did I put you? What did I put you? Here. The Federal Reserve, right off of their own website. This, what I'm going to show you, it's very difficult to read. Dorita, thank you. Jonathan, thank you too. I appreciate that. What I'm going to show you is a chart, okay, of production, sales, work started, factory orders, production volume, economic activity, and manufacturing right here in the United States. James, thank you. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready to see this. This is from Q2 of 2023 till today. This was second quarter 2023. This is where we are right now. That is, look at this top. Production, sales, work started, orders, production volume, economic activity, manufacturing for the United States. How does this look to you? Thank you, everyone. It's hard for me to keep up, but I do appreciate it. Look at what they're doing to us. Meanwhile, corporate profits are at near record highs. How does that work? How many of you recall a moment in time where they took basically everything from us? They shut down the economy. They forced us to do this. They forced us to do that. What happened to the stock market? What did Greg Mannarino say would happen to the stock market? Greg Mannarino was telling you it would go higher. I was ridiculed. I was laughed at. How could the stock market go higher if they shut down the economy? Well, that's what they did. Now, with regard to the stock market, Sarah, thank you so much. I appreciate this. No naughty words. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. Look, man. So understand, I'm going to show you that again at the end, but there's no connection. You know this again. We've covered it from everywhere, every angle, that there's no connection between the economy and the markets because, again, the wealth transfer effect. Joseph, thank you as well. Sarah, everybody, you're so great, honestly. It's not going to stop. Okay, there's nothing right now, zero, nothing, put in the way of several factors: exploding debts and deficits, more war, the economy free falling through the floor. Let's talk more about that. You know what? Let me get my head on straight. I want to show you a couple of other things. I like to do these little things with my little flashcards here. This is the 10-year yield. It is cratering. It's cratering. There's a lot of debt buying here as a mechanism to keep the door open to allow cash to move into risk assets or the stock market. Now, the dollar is still sending us a very bad sign here. This 104 level, we should be way, way higher than this. This is, again, comparative strength. With tariffs and war and an economy in free fall, this is not good. We should know, again, the dollar, a dying asset. Sound familiar? I've been telling you that for 1,000 years. This is how the stock market ended. Okay, what the freak ever. Extreme volatility. Why? Because of a lack of certainty. A lack of certainty. It doesn't matter. They can shut down the economy and the stock market will go up as long as the market is certain of what's going to happen. So we're going to talk more about that in a moment. Commodities today under a little bit of pressure, but we've had one heck of a run. Helen, thank you so much. Thank you for being you. Crypto, all right, catching a really nice bid here. Okay, across the board. Now let's talk a little bit more about what you're not supposed to know, okay? And it's in our face, and we're going to make America great again. I'm not picking on President Trump here. That was the slogan. We're not making America great again. America is being erased. And every single policy in place right now is erasing America faster. Again, you have to understand, darkness masquerades as light. That's how it tricks you. It's just Achilles' heel, number one, because you just got to be able to recognize it. But when you see that, realizing that politics is devilism. It's devilism. So when you have a politician telling you something like that, you have to realize that the polar opposite is actually true. I mean, people go to their places of worship, their churches, their temples, their mosques, whatever it might be, and they're still unable to recognize the incarnation. It's an incredible thing. It really is. Anyway, going back to what's going on here. Manufacturers are falling back into a slump. Let me explain this to you. U.S. manufacturing has been in free fall. We had a little bit of a bump here. I guess you would call it a Trump bump. That bump is erased. Larry, thank you. I appreciate that. Let me read this to you. So manufacturers are falling back into a slump. The ISM survey retreats into negative territory. Manufacturing is in contraction. U.S. manufacturing appears to have fallen back into a slump as they face rising prices and lower demand. I want you to understand something else here. With regard to manufacturing, this is happening to the real economy. Demand is dropping and prices continue to rise. That mechanism is not going to stop. So manufacturing back in contraction. Oh, wow. No one saw that one coming except you and I. Now, this is something else. This just came out a little while ago. This is from the Federal Reserve, where I could say, where the most darkness dwells. Key Fed GDP forecast sees U.S. economy contracting 1.4%. Now, this just changed. The Federal Reserve said it was only going to be last week. The same metric that the Fed was using said the economy was going to contract only 0.5%. But now they're letting us know, and these are the numbers they're letting us know, that the economy is going to be contracting 1.4%. The weakness in the United States economy is starting to get more pronounced, according to the Federal Reserve. The Atlanta Fed Reserve now forecast for the first quarter is what cut again. Last week 0.5, this week 1.4. What's it going to be next week? People, we are done. The economy is dead. It's buried, and they're throwing more dirt on it. You understand? And they're throwing more dirt on you. They're killing the currency. They're killing the economy. They're destroying the middle class. Why? To make sure the dollar stays weak. Okay, so the multinational corporations can continue to profit, and you are paying for it as the prices rise. Is there any other way to put that? Because this is 100% truth. Let's move forward here. This is very, very sad, but this is to be expected. An alarming percentage of Americans had to dip into savings just to pay bills. People have no savings anymore. They can't save anything. That's part of the mechanism. They're being squeezed, dependency on the system. Most people can't even come up with $400 for an emergency, for a financial emergency or some kind of, they need $400, can't come up with it. I want you to think about that. It's incredible. It really, really is. Let us move forward. This is just today, all the stuff I'm showing you. United States ISM manufacturing, new orders. The ISM manufacturing new orders sub-index in the United States decreased to a 7-month low. Everything that we've been talking about, it's happening right in front of your eyes. All the naysayers, all the people that called us whatever names that they want to, those who obviously are just completely disconnected from reality or have another agenda, we can stand proudly and say, we nailed this. And I'm telling you guys and girls again, what I'm saying right here and right now, we're going to nail it to the wall again because it's too easy. You understand? It's incredible. Now, going back to, you see that? Okay, the economy is in free fall. Again, look at this is Federal Reserve, Q2 2023 till now. Can you read that? Production, sales, work started, orders, production, volume, economic activity, and manufacturing. I mean, we're done, okay? That does not mean that this freak show of a stock market, which is built on oceans of debt, it's nothing but a house of cards built over a pool of gasoline, is not going to go higher. Business executives, the ones that are having record profit right now, they have a message for our illustrious presidents here. Stop talking about it and just do it. All the market cares about, he's talking about President Trump's threats across the board, even that with regard to bombing Iran. The market doesn't care. These executives don't care. The market wants certainty. It wants to know that we're all, what's going on here? You understand? This back and forth nonsense, yo-yo, flip-flopping, bipolar disorder that it seems that certain people have, okay, I'm talking about our illustrious president here, is what's rocking the market. If the man would just do what he says instead of going, well, maybe this, let's do this now. We're going to blow this up. We're going to kill these people. We're annihilating these people today. Well, annihilate everyone. Well, once the market is sure of that, The market's going up. I'm telling you that right now. Look at what they're doing to the 10-year yield. They're buying it all. And the Fed has a trading desk. Do you think they're not going to buy the market too, to prop it up, to foster that wealth transfer effect? That's what they're going to do. Oh, yes, I think we know that. Guys, you have no idea how I got you covered. If you were to go to my website right now, traderschoice.net, there's a link down here. Every day, I spend hours doing a breakdown of the of SPY, the ETF that tracks the S&P 500. I break it down for you step by step. I tell you what trades maybe you want to be looking at. Gold, crude oil. I talk about Bitcoin and XRP because you guys asked me to do it. I got you. We got each other always, and that's the way it's got to be. But anyway, look, man, it's unfortunate what we're seeing here, but every single thing, Lava, what's up, man? Nah, it isn't kind to me, love. I appreciate you saying that, but it's what I do. It's what I do, and I'm proud of what I do. I really am. I want to. I work for you guys, all right, to keep you guys and girls as far ahead of the curve as I want. All people want to know. They want to know what's about to happen. Now, I'm no freaking mind reader. I have no freaking crystal ball. I can't see the future, although maybe I think we all can see the future to a certain degree. Okay. But if you look back as far as you want to go on stuff that we've spoken about, Elisbury, thank you. We nailed it. Why? Are we smarter than anybody else? I can tell you that I'm certainly not. All you guys and girls here are way smarter than me. Are we more important than anybody else? No, we're not. Me, I'm probably the least important person here. But the fact of the matter is, I dedicate my time to an extraordinary degree. My poor wife doesn't even see me. I live in this room here. She has to practically make an appointment to see me. You want to laugh? And I could get her in here to verify what I'm about to say to you. She follows my work online. She follows my work online because she can't even talk to me about it. Hey, Greg, what's going on? Oh, blah, blah, blah. And then she follows it online. That's what's happened to me, okay? And because you can't have your cake and eat it too. All right, I've dedicated myself to you. Not that I'm not dedicated to her. I totally am, okay? But something's got to give here. And my responsibility is enormous to the nearly 300,000 people on YouTube alone that follow my work. You guys and girls expect that I'm going to give and deserve that I'm going to sit here and talk to you about things that are important so you can act, so you can take action, so you don't have to wonder about what's going to happen here because we know it already. And again, look back at our track record. This is our freaking thing, people. All of you out here, you have no idea how important you are to me, how much I'm willing to give up for you guys and girls is the truth, to bring you the truth, to bring you actionable information, to allow you to put this thing together in your head, make your own decision. I don't want to change anybody's mind, okay? And then do what you got to do. That's it. That's what this whole freaking thing is about. Did any of this surprise you? Any of it at all? ISM manufacturing, people can't survive, manufacturing falling back into contraction, GDP, negative economy here, nothing at all. Is this a shock? None of it. Because you and I are so far ahead of the curve. I tell you, that's kind of it, man. That's kind of where we're at. Anyway, I'm dedicated to you guys. It's really the truth, and I'm so proud to be here with you, to be kind of the daddy lion out here, and that's it. I don't know the way to put it. All right. So with that said, guys, listen. Let's open up a little Q&A so we could maybe clarify anything you want. I am Simba. I love that. When crash of what? The stock market? Dude, look at the economy. Forget about the stock market. There's no connection here. The economy is crashing in the United States at a pace that I mean, look at this, man. You want to see where's the crash? Open your eyeballs. It's not the stock market. The stock market has the potential to go not just a little bit higher, but much, much higher. Okay, on the back of easy money, on the back of wealth being stolen right from the. Why is it? Let me ask you. We're all friends, right? You and I feel like honestly, when I run into you guys and girls, and I do all the time, you have no idea. I'm walking through some kind of a store and I hear somebody call my name, or somebody runs up to me, or whatever. I love it, man. I'm not gonna deny that I don't love that. Okay, it's not about self-aggrandizement or anything like that. I feel like we're family when I meet you guys and girls. I really, really do. Um, but look, man, it's about understanding what's happening, why it's happening. But why is it, since we're all friends, I can talk about anything, that there is not a politician today, from the president on down, that will tell you the truth? It's all a deception. It's all a distraction. Why is the mainstream media not covering this war? 24/7 around the clock, it is going on. Almost no coverage at all. You're not allowed to know the hundreds of billions of dollars that are being spent over there, because Doge is doing this job, and you're going to see debts and deficits shrink. If you can't see the dark forces that are in play here right now, then you're really completely blind. It's an incredible thing. And I know that you guys and girls get it. I really, really do. Oh, anyway. Anything else you guys want to? That got me going a little bit here. You guys and Jonathan, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh man, 1829. It is a vampire. It's a vampire freaking planet in a massive, massive way, guys and girls. I don't know what to say. I'm having a hard time reading some of this, guys. Just going by kind of quick. Yeah, they don't want us to know anything. They want. Look, man, they control the flow of information. You and I, we got to kind of dig for some of this stuff. We know the data's fake, all of it. I was hoping that maybe that would change. Obviously, it's not going to change. We're devolving. We're being taken apart. We're being systematically destroyed. The system. I want you to think about what I'm going to say. All right. The system is consuming us. Okay. It's destroying us. Tell Greg, where does that come from? Are you seeing what I'm talking about here? The darkness masquerading as light here. It's an incredible thing how many people are so blind to it. And then they claim to have a particular spirituality, a particular faith. They read the book here. But then when they're confronted with all of the warnings in there, they can't see it. They're blind to it. I don't understand it. I have a very difficult time with it. The hate, the division, the people that fall right through those traps and then claim it in the name of whatever distorted God they worship. Ain't the God I worship, ain't the God you worship. We serve the God of truth. They serve someone else. Okay, it's pretty obvious. Okay, by their fruit you shall know them. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that. It's amazing. It really is. You heard laughing? Where? Look, man, that freaky thing in that video, 15 minutes and 29 seconds. I got it right here. I listen to this constantly. I know what this is. I think all of you do. You want to hear it? Let me see if I can get it for you real quick here. Why is this doing this to me? Here, listen to this. Way beyond that. Listen. Anyway, that's all, guys and girls. We're going to talk later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. I want to hear from you on this. I'm really going to ask you to share it. Start really sharing this. Listen again. As you all know, man, it goes way beyond that. Way beyond that. Anyway, that's all, guys and girls. We're going to talk later, 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern for the live stream. I want to hear from you on this. I'm really going to ask you to share it. Start really. I mean, if you can't hear that and recognize the source of that, then you're gone. Then you're absolutely gone. It's amazing. People are telling me to up my medication, Greg. That's what I'm talking about. Read through the comments. Don't engage with I see it, guys and girls. Listen to me. I see what's going on here. Let me warn you guys and girls about something. Okay. Darkness masquerading as light. Okay. You're going to see things. And I witnessed quite a few displays of people arguing or a person arguing with a thing, okay, going through some of the comments. What you're going to hear, okay, from these things, okay, these aren't human beings, okay, they're going to question your faith. They're going to question your spirituality, your religion, or however you want to look at it. Some of you respond to that. Your answer will be wrong. Whatever you say to that entity that wants to engage you, okay, it's masquerading as like, hey, do you believe in this? Do you believe in that? Blah, 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 blah. All they want to do is engage you. And then as soon as you do, they got you. And then they pray. The pray is they try to infuriate you. And then no answer you're going to give to that thing is going to be right. And again, I was reading a few of these things and I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. These people don't recognize. Stop. Don't engage it. It's a thing. These are not people. Okay, I'm telling you right now. I don't know the way to put this to you. It wants to create that anger and that rage in you. It thrives off of it. It wants you coming away with a sick feeling. And then it laughs. And then it laughs at you. I will never, ever engage someone or a thing that tries to question my spirituality, my religion, my belief system. That's what they're doing. That's darkness masquerading as light. It's in your face. I don't know another way to put it to you guys and girls. So, and I sincerely hope that you don't do that. And I probably am going to see this again. I read through the comments and I try to interact with some of you when I have the time. Okay. But when I see that kind of stuff, oh man. Anyway. So just recognize what it is. Okay. But don't let it get to you. And don't let your ego shine through whatever. Just don't do it. It's not good. Fear and despair keeps me going. You know what I mean? You know what? I'll be honest with you, Onyx. To a certain degree, you're right. I like to carry weight. I carry a large burden here. Again, being the kind of the daddy of this entire thing, and I feel a profound responsibility to all of you out here. And it's not. I definitely don't have fear. I worry about you guys and girls, and I say. I hope that I'm a vessel in some manner or some way for the Almighty to use me to convey things to you guys and girls. That's all I want. Okay, to be able to put light on things, to make you guys not to change your mind about anything, but to make you understand what's going on. That's my fear, is that I'm not doing it. I'm not doing a good job. So in some respects, Ronix there is correct. That is my fear, that I am not doing enough for you guys and girls. So you can come away from these videos, every one of them, with maybe a new understanding, with maybe a new perspective. That's all. I don't fear anything else. I have no fear at all of anything else. That's it. I don't know. I know they put it in despair. Yeah, I feel for the despair that people are going through right now. Look at this poll. The poll I have going on here, 650 people so far, where 50% of you, 50, are already feeling the negative effects of a slowing economy. Exactly, Jonathan. I appreciate that too. But that's profound. 50%. That number is going to go up exponentially. I'm going to run this poll on the first of every month, if I remember that. I'm going to start running this poll. I'd be willing to bet, unfortunately, the more people are going to start feeling the pinch. Henry rifle owner. That's awesome. 20 ounces of silver delivered today. Absolutely. That's power, man. That's getting out of this. That's a way to step out of Babylon, man. I'm stepping out of Babylon. You know I'm stepping out of Babylon here. I got my hair kind of slicked back here. Anyway, but I wear my Rasta cap in the morning because my hair is a mess. So it kind of, but look, I'm proud to wear it, man. I'm proud to wear it. Don't be afraid to show the world who you are. If the world doesn't accept you for who you are, the world, the people, do you really need them around? No. You're a lot stronger without them. Let them mock you. Let them criticize you. You think that's light? No, you know where that's coming from, a very dark place. I welcome it. I welcome it. Criticize me all you want. I know for a fact that I'm getting through to tens of thousands of people per day. Tens of thousands per day. 40, 50,000 per day. And I thank God for that. That's a gift. That's a gift, man. All right, guys. I think we're kind of done here. You identify as an alien. Good for you. Good for you. This is good for you. All right. Respect to Lord Humongous. I miss Lord Humongous, man. He was with me for years. He's a good guy, too. All right. We're out here. Guys and girls, listen to me. I want to thank you again for supporting my work. I really mean that. And I don't know what else to say about that. You all support my work in your own way. Okay. For those of you that do buy that $5 a month, that's great. If you can't, that's cool too. You just being here with me is support for my work. Okay. And if you, look, man, you can support my work another way too. Donate something to a charity that you believe in, that you want to support. Okay. That's another way. We got to support each other, man. That's how we'll get through this. I don't know another way to put it. I identify as a child of God. That is beautiful. We are all children of God. We have the same Father. People, we're not different. When are people going to wake up? When are people going to understand that? But what do? We condemn each other. We point out the faults in each other without lifting each other up, really? Honestly, you want to point out the fault in someone? How about you point out the faults in yourself first, okay? And then, when you have no faults, then you can condemn the faults of another, the ones that you perceive. Does this sound familiar to you? I bet it does here. Why not lift each other up instead of condemning each other? The condemnation here, the judging, you know where that's coming from. It's not a good place, but that's what we do. We murder each other. We kill each other. We finance war. When is it going to change? I want you guys and girls to think about that. All right. And ponder these things here. Yes, I am not a fan of Elon Musk, and I've taken a lot of heat for it, and things changed for me. I felt like I was under a serious spiritual attack, and I won. I beat it all. I faced the serpent, and the lion won. And the lion will always win. You understand? I think you guys and girls are with me on this, all right? If I've earned your thumbs up, people, I would greatly appreciate that. Participate in this poll. I will come back and read it later. My heart breaks, really, for the 51% of you right now who are feeling it. Everyone's feeling it. And we're feeling something else too. We're feeling it. People, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me you're not feeling it. I know you're feeling it. I know you know what I'm talking about. We're feeling it, aren't we? It's creeping. It's pervasive. It's anti-life. It's sucking you dry. It's consuming us all. Yeah, I think we can feel it. I think we all understand what I'm talking about here. All right, guys, listen. Please share this stuff. Get it out there. I appreciate your comments. And again, guys, don't engage these things. They're not human. They may show up here in the comments. They're not human beings. They have no human quality here. They're accusing you. They're attacking you, asking you questions that you know shouldn't maybe be asked here. Masquerading as light. You know where that's coming from, guys and girls. It's too simple, all right? I will see you in the morning. I promise you that, okay? And that's it. I'll see you.